Hi friends! Today I'm going to share some beautiful tapes with you that I recently received from the Washi Tape Shop. They were kind enough to send them to me. I have worked with the Washi Tape Shop in the past and I love their products. The quality is incredible and the artwork is beautiful. So today I want to make some simple cards using what's already in my stash, some scrap designer series papers and some embellishments. But then I got to thinking, I wonder, could I incorporate washi tape with the block fill technique that I recently shared with you? I bet you we can. So that's what I'm going to be creating today. I'm excited to make some cards, maybe a journal page, and I'm so happy that you're here joining me. So without further ado, let's start stamping. I have so many fun tapes to show you guys today, and this is the first set. This is stinking adorable. It's called Paw Parlor Washi Tape Sticker Set. And just look at this. Now, if you're a cat lover like I am, this has your name written all over it. These kitties on this tape are adorable. So I'm just pulling out some designer series papers that I have in my stash, and I'm just going to trim down some Fairy Vanilla cardstock to make my base, as well as a layer for the designer series paper. I'll list the measurements over on my blog for you, and the link for that will be in the description down below. These stickers are so adorable. I had a hard time choosing the image I wanted to use on this card, but finally I picked my sticker and simply just placed it onto my card base. The stickers are pre-cut and I just love how easy they are to work with. So I'm just going to place it down and I'm going to continue using the stickers to build a scene. Now I did get my lamp a little crooked on the card, so I'm just lifting it up and repositioning it. And I love that I have a couple minutes grace to move the stickers around if I put them in a spot where I don't want them. Because the stickers have a bit of translucency to them, I decided to lift up that little mug and place it on a scrap piece of white cardstock, and then I just fussy cut around it. That way, when I put it onto my card, that designer series paper pattern is not going to show through the sticker. I can't get over how many different pieces are included in this sticker set. It is so much fun and so relaxing to build these little scenes. I can't wait to make more cards with this tape. And the images really speak to the inner 70s child in me. Once I had this layout designed, I totally wanted to make more cards using the same layout, but of course some different stickers and some different uh, colors of patterned paper, but I'm going to save that for another time. But this was a really fast card to make. I've gone ahead and trimmed up my piece and glued it to some garden green cardstock. And now I'm just putting my card together. So I have some more garden green cardstock and it measures 4 by 5 1/4. It's going on my vanilla cardstock base, which measures 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 when folded. And then I found another piece of designer series paper that I thought worked perfectly with these washi tapes, and I'm just going to glue on my fun little sticker scene and add a sentiment. The sentiment I'm using is from the Retired Stampin' Up! Set called 9 Lives. Now, warning, viewer discretion advised. I have decided to go ahead and cut my sentiment stamp so that I have each word as its own little stamp so that I can stamp it in a straight line. Now, I have done this 1,000 times over the years using either my Stamp-A-Majig or just inking my stamp and then cleaning it and stamping each word one at a time if the stamp is going horizontally versus vertically, for instance. But today I just decided to cut my photopolymer stamp apart and it just made the stamping so much easier for the sentiment. You're the cat's meow. Is that perfect for this card or what? So I'm just going to trim it up and I'm going to layer the sentiment on a scrap piece of garden green cardstock and pop it up onto my card with some Stampin' Dimensionals. A couple of gems to embellish the card, and this card is completed. I love how it turned out. What do you think? Now I'm preparing everything for my second card, and I am using some pink cardstock that I have just cut the center out with a stitched rectangle die, because then I can use that centerpiece on another card and just use the frame on this card since it's going to be covered anyways with some cardstock. I'm using basic white on this card, and now I'm going to pull out the beautiful pre-cut petal post wide washi tape. This is so feminine, so dainty, so lovely. Once I have decided on the flower image that I'm going to use, I am just going to keep this panel pretty much one layer, and I'm just going to build on top of the stickers until I get the look that I want, and then just add a few embellishments. That's it. So quick, so easy. The longest part of making these cards is honestly choosing which stickers to use. I feel like a kid in a candy shop. You don't even know where to look, or maybe a stamp shop. You don't know where to look. You just want it all and everything looks beautiful or looks delicious and wonderful. That's how I feel when I'm looking at these washi tapes from the Washi Tape Shop. Now, because I'm creating on the fly, as I do 99.9% of the time when I'm filming these videos for you, is I'm just lifting up the stickers that I've already placed down to layer some stickers underneath them. So you're going to see me do that through some of the other cards and the journal page that I'm making today, just because, of course, as I'm sure it's the same for you, when you're creating, sometimes you look at it and you think, no, I think I want it this way. And then you might try it that way and you're like, no, I liked it better the other way. So you're going to see me do that. I keep this super real, and yeah, just having fun with it, changing my mind a little bit, but the stickers are really a pleasure to work with, and I just had the best time making these cards today. So you can see I'm just putting some more stickers on some scrap white paper and trimming them up again because they are translucent. If you're layering them on top of other stickers or pattern papers, you will see some of the patterns come through. So depending on how you're using your stickers, you're going to want to do what I'm doing here. Just put it on a bit of cardstock and then just glue it on. And it's just a really great way to use the stickers a different way other than just a straight direct onto the paper. They're so versatile. I'm pulling in some sentiment sheets for my cards and my journals today. Now, these are free when you sign up to my newsletter. The link is in the description below. It's also on my blog. I know that many of you have downloaded and printed these and have told me you love them, so I'm so happy. So this is a little gift from me to you. If you haven't already signed up to my newsletter, be sure you do, and you'll have instant access to these sentiments. And there's all different styles, and yeah, I just print them out on either white or very vanilla cardstock. Now that I've got my sentiment and butterfly on my card, it is done. I love how it turned out. Moving on to some other washi tapes. This is called Pre-Cut Heritage Snippets Script Tape. And I thought, what am I going to do with this tape? Well, I thought today it'd be fun to make my own little mini masterboard with the tapes. If you've not seen how to make a masterboard, check it out. It's on my channel. It's very addictive. It's a great way to use up scrap papers, and I thought it'd be a great way to use all these lovely tapes, and I think they turned out amazing. And all I did is I cut them into tiny little squares with one of my square dies. Gluing them onto some cardstock, actually the pink cardstock that I cut out from the center of the other pink panel. It's so much fun, literally, to grab the bits and pieces that are just sitting on your desk and making them work, having no clue how it's going to turn out or how it's going to look in the end. Now, I did end up trimming off some of that pink cardstock, and I ran a fairy vanilla cardstock layer through my plaid embossing folder just to give some more dimension. As you can see, I'm popping up my piece with some Stampin' Dimensionals, adding another sentiment from my sentiment sheets, and I'm doing a little sponging around the edge, and then I'm going to pull out some more washi tape. Look at this, it just finished it perfectly. I decided I did want one of the hearts that's on the pattern of the tape on my sentiment, so I literally just trimmed it out and placed it on my sentiment. Now, I thought my card was done, but I had found a linen thread bow also sitting on my desk, and I thought, why not? So I just stuck it in the middle of the panel, and there we go. Now, this tape is stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's called the Pre-Cut Sunlit Orchard Script Tape Set. And Not only are the images beautiful, they have the houses, the trees, the flowers, the birds, the barns, the sheds, all the things. But can you see the gold? Look at the gold flickering in every single image. Oh my word. As you saw, I sponged on a little bit of blue ink. I used Balmy Blue behind my house, and I'm going to build a scene again using the stickers. I've got the trees, and I'm just lifting up the edges a little bit, pressing the stickers behind them. And don't forget, you can cut your stickers. So there is a little flower basket here, and I just cut the flowers and placed them on each side of the tree. So just like when you're using with stamps and you're looking at them thinking how can you use them in different ways, it's exactly the same thing with our washi tapes. You can cut them up and use them in all kinds of different ways. Speaking of cutting up, I'm tearing up actually some more designer series paper, and I'm just layering them on top of each other to continue building the scene on this card. Now, I had really no idea what I was going to be doing here. And after I sponged on some more blue ink, I actually decided to trim around the sticker portion of this piece, thinking I would just pop this layer up using Stampin' Dimensionals onto my card. And that's exactly what you'll see me doing. I'm using old olive cardstock, putting that onto my card base, and then gluing this on. And one of the cool things about how I cut around the sticker image is I could then add additional stickers to the image behind that popped up piece. So it worked out really well. And literally, I had no idea what I was doing with this card. I just kept playing and playing, and I just had the best time trimming up my stickers, placing them here and there, moving them a little bit, repositioning them a little bit, adding my sentiments, adding my embellishments. And I think that's the whole point of creating, is just being free and just trying things out until you're happy with them. And it was just a delightful card to make. These tapes are just so beautiful with the gold that the camera, I don't even think, is doing them justice. And I'm pulling this card back in because I thought, you know what? It needs some rhinestones. I love the extra sparkle on this card. Okay, do you remember at the beginning of the video when I said I think we need to try the block fill technique with the washi tapes? And that's exactly what I'm going to do on this card. These tapes are the Urban Grove bundle and the Maple Cafe bundle, and I love them both. And for this card, I am pulling a little coffee and tea shop sticker for my card. And as you can see, I'm just tracing around a clear block and filling it in with a black marker. This is known as the block fill technique. You can use a block, you can, well, that's not why it's called a block fill technique, actually. It's your ink that's filling in the image. That's the block fill technique. And if you missed my video on how to do this technique, be sure to check it out because I'll show you a bunch of different cards and different ways you can use this technique. But I am thrilled that this worked so well using the washi tape. So fun. It's such a dramatic way to get an image to pop off of your cards, and it's just the coolest technique. So imagine doing this with your stamped items, your die cuts, the washi tape, and even different fussy cuts that you have. If you're part of my Serene post, membership, imagine doing the block fill technique with the pieces from the envelope I mail you, or even the companion kits. There are so many things that you can use with this technique, and I could not wait to try it with the washi tape, and I am just thrilled that it turned out so well. And all I'm doing is adding a little squiggle, wiggle, and dot around my image, and that's pretty much it for this card, aside from adding a sentiment and layering it onto the card base. Now for the sentiment, I pulled in the Latte Love retired set from Stampin' Up, inked up my sentiment, and just glued this onto the card base. Done like dinner. So fast, you guys, so fast. What do you think of this? I love how it turned out using the washi tape and this super addictive, awesome technique. Now, I need to make a journal page. I am so looking forward to making a journal page using these tapes and the block fill technique. And I'm just going to let you watch me as I go along playing and experimenting and taking tape off and putting tape on, and you won't believe how this page turned out. There you go, my friends. 5 cards and a journal page. A big thank you to the Washi Tape Shop for sending these products my way. If you'd like to take a closer look at anything I used today, you can find the links and my discount code in the description below. And I'd love to hear from you. Which project today was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading your thoughts and hearing which ideas inspire you the most. And if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing and joining me for more card making, paper crafting, and creative inspiration. Thanks so much for spending time with me today, my friends. I appreciate you so much. Until next time, take care and happy stamping.